The neon sign flickers weakly against the night, its letters spelling, Mel's Diner, in fading pink and blue. Inside, the vinyl booth creaks as a lone man slides into his usual seat, third from the door, facing the window. The waitress doesn't ask for his order anymore. She just brings the coffee, black, and a slice of pie that no one else buys. This is where he comes to remember. This is where he comes to forget. Right now, in small towns across America, places like Mel's are vanishing, taking with them the stories of people who have nowhere else to go. This is the story of one such place, and the man who keeps its ghosts company. N. Segment 1. The Ritual. 0 to 2:45, N every night at 9:37 p.m. The bell above Mel's door jingles, and he walks in. Same seat, same order, same silence. The diner is a relic. Checkered floors worn thin, a jukebox that hasn't worked in a decade, and a smell of grease that's seeped into the walls. The waitress, Rosa, has worked here for 30 years. She knows his name but never uses it. Bad night? She asks, sliding the coffee across the counter. He nods. They both know it's always a bad night. Outside, the town sleeps. Inside, the past is wide awake. N. Segment 2. The Unspoken History, 2:45 to 5:30. Mel's wasn't always this empty. Decades ago, it was the heart of the town, a place for first dates, late-night laughs, and whispered secrets. Now, it's a museum of memories. The man, his name is Henry, comes here because it's the last place he saw her. His wife, Claire, she loved the cherry pie. He traces the cracks in the tabletop, the same ones she'd absent-mindedly run her fingers over. The diner's decline mirrors his own, slow, inevitable, but stubbornly clinging to life. Rosa watches him from behind the counter. She's seen this story before. N. Segment 3. The Ghosts of the Past, 5:30 to 8:15. Henry isn't the only ghost here. The diner is full of them. In booth 5, a couple once got engaged. By the window, a group of teenagers plotted their escape from this town. The jukebox played their song, the one Claire hummed while stirring her coffee. Henry closes his eyes and lets the memories wash over him. The clatter of dishes, the murmur of conversations, the warmth of her hand in his. For a moment, the diner is alive again. Then the coffee grows cold, and the illusion fades. N. Segment 4. The Last Connection, 8:15 to 11 o'clock. Rosa is the only one left who remembers Claire. Sometimes, when the diner is empty, she sits with Henry. They don't talk much. They don't need to. You should go home, she says one night. Henry shakes his head. Home is where Claire isn't. Here, at least, he can pretend. Rosa sighs. She knows this dance too well. The diner is her life, but it's also her prison. They're both stuck. Henry in his grief, Rosa in her routine. The bell jingles. No one enters. N. Segment 5. The Fading Light, 11 o'clock to 13:45. None night. The neon sign doesn't flicker. It's dark. The diner is closed. A note taped to the door reads, "For sale." Henry stands there, pie in hand, staring at the emptiness. Rosa finds him there the next morning. "I'm sorry," she says. He doesn't reply. The diner was the last thread connecting him to Claire. Now it's gone. But as he turns to leave, Rosa hands him a key. "For the back booth," she says. "When you need to remember." Henry pockets it. The diner may be closing, but some stories don't end. They just change shape. And somewhere, in the quiet of a forgotten booth, Claire's laughter still echoes.